What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Thank you for stopping in. I have a huge EDC update for you guys. It's been a little while since we've done one of our EDC updates. Before we dive into the video, double check and make sure you are subscribed to the channel here. I'd love to have you. Hit that thumbs up before you head out. It really helps push the video out there so more people have a chance to check it out. Let me know what you're carrying and what your EDC is for the day down in the comments. Love hearing from you guys. So first and foremost, I'm going to be switching the pouch that I carry in my sling bag and or in my khaki shorts pocket. This is the pouch potato from Daily Carry Co. right here, and there's a bunch of different colors that you can get, 4 or 5 different colors of this. And I do have a video with all of them in there. I'll link that down in the description. I'll also link Daily Carry Co.'s website down in the description. And I also have a coupon code that'll knock these down below $40, which is awesome for this type of pouch right here. And we have some other items to get to. Those links do help out the channel if you use those links, but that is up to you if you want to use those. But it does help you save some money if you get something off one of them websites, and it does help out the channel. So it's a kind of a win-win situation, if you will. But if you're someone who's heavy into REs and patches, or you're just getting into them, this pouch has a ton of different places that you can put a lot of different patches. You have a full panel here and then like a 3/4 panel here, so you can fit quite a few. And then you have a nice zippered spot up front here for some loose goodies. And I have not kitted this out yet because I just ultimately decided to go ahead and switch to this pouch. I've been using the same one from ARC for a while, but this one, I love this color. I love these pouches a ton. They're very versatile, lots of different organization. And one thing I wanted to touch on too is just because a pouch has certain spots for different organization doesn't mean you have to put something in every single spot. So that is something to keep in mind. Just because there is a spot doesn't mean you have to fill it with something. Now, if you have something to fill it with that you actually are going to use on a daily or weekly basis, then have at it. But just because there is a slot or a zippered spot or whatever doesn't mean you have to fill that spot in. For me personally, I put the main items I'm going to use throughout the week in the pouch, and then that way if I need to take it out of my sling bag and I need to put it in my pocket, these work perfect in like sling bag organization or backpack organization. Or you can use these in like your khaki shorts pocket, like the bottom pocket of your khaki shorts. So that'll be the pouch I'm switching to for organization. Next up, we're going with the TrustFire Mini X3. And if you've been following along with the channel, you've probably heard me mention this light, but I love this light. I don't know where it's been hiding. It's a fairly new light, but ultra impressed. It's got a 2-way pocket clip here. It's got a magnetic base. It also has the ability to, let's see here. Let's see. Wait. So it's got a green laser. It's got a dual flashlight on the front. And it gets pretty bright, I might add. And then it also has a bottom tier light here for kind of a, I don't know what you would want to say, more of like a floodlight, if you will. And then I believe it has a UAV light. So this little thing is awesome. And I also have a website that I use for a lot of my flashlight searching and buying, Flashlight Go. I also have a coupon code for there as well, and you can pick up one of these through the Flashlight Go website. I'll link that down below as well, and this should fit perfectly in one of these spots here. And this is what I'm saying, guys. Just because you do have various panels and accessibility doesn't mean you got to fill it with stuff. It's just there in case you do have something that's going to fit there. But for me, I try to keep things as minimal as I possibly can, right? Now, next up that's going to be going in here is my Bastion pen here, and they make some of the best bolt action pens in the game for the money. They have aluminum, they got steel, they got all kinds of different patinaed versions with bronze and copper. They have titanium, zirconium. I'll also have a link down in the description for their pens as well, but that will fit perfectly in here. And I'm not worried per se about having stuff, you know, clipped into the pouches here, because it's going to stay folded up, and then when I get it out, yeah, it might be a little cockeyed or whatever, but the main idea is to have all the stuff I may use in a given day or week in one spot. And this is going to be, now if I put something else here, or I could slide this in here, but I might end up keeping it there. We'll see what happens. But you can do what you want with these organizers. There's tons of different avenues and things that you can do with these. So let's go ahead and we'll get to the next item. I have ultimately decided to go back to the Daily Carry Co. AI slide. This is one of their gravity knives. Comes in 14C 28N steel, which is a phenomenal steel at the price point for these. And then you have a full aluminum handle here, going to make this thing extremely lightweight for what it is. But because it's a gravity knife and the body is completely filled in, there's no gaps with the spine or the face like a standard folder, this is going to be, and they are, very, very comfortable. This is a knife that has been in a pouch of mine for many months at this point. It's a fantastic knife, and with the coupon code, it works for these pouches, it works for these knives as well. You can get 10% off these, which will take these down around like 85 or 90 bucks or something like that. And to get a good quality gravity knife under 100 bucks, that's an awesome deal in some really good materials as well. And it is magnetized, which keeps it closed and won't just open up on you. And same when the blade is out and you're using it, it's not just going to open up on you and close on you. You got to actually exert some force onto that handle, and that is how you can close it. So that is also going to go in there basically as a extra cutting tool or a backup cutting tool. I'm also going to toss in one of my Vosteed pry bars. Love this little pry bar. It's got a place for a nail puller, your pry part, bottle opener area there. It's got a pocket clip in case you want to take this out and throw it into the pocket. And that's the cool thing about a lot of this stuff is, if you, depending on how you run your organization, a lot of this stuff, if you know you're going to be using it a lot that day, you can pull this out and put it right into the pocket. And that's part of keeping, stuff organized. For me, is it's nice to have everything with you, and then have the ability to that might end up ultimately going in there. Yeah, that'll work. So giving you the ability to have the stuff you may use throughout the week. And we aren't going to fully kit this thing out during this video, but I plan on kind of reinstalling these EDC updates again. I know we've done them on and off, but that's just because I simply don't have time sometimes to do these EDC updates. As much as I love doing them and releasing them for the morning, sometimes I just, there's spurts of time where I don't have it to record these types of videos. But got some time here today and figured I would be switching what I'm going to take with me. So I wanted to definitely include this in the EDC update. So that'll be, is there something else I want to add? Pen, flashlight, extra cutting tool, a little mini pry, and the options are endless with what you want to take. You could take a full-size pry bar and bit driver combination with you, a multi-tool of some sort, a utility knife of some sort. You can interchange things as you go on and figure out, oh, okay, I need this more than I need this. Like for me personally, I used to keep a utility knife in one of my organizers, but I just found it more convenient to have this with me as if I need a utility style knife, I have one in my truck and in my tool bucket. So it's just nice having an extra lightweight blade that I know I'm always going to have because I keep it in my sling bag and I'm going to have it, right? If on that off chance you leave the house without your pocket knife or whatever you're going to have, or you leave your house without your, small EDC light, you have it, or whatever, right? Like we've said before, there's a lot of ways to skin this type of cat. And I did want to touch on the build quality of these pouches. They're phenomenal. They're very water resistant. The way these zippers are done, when these close up, they are nicely closed up. And the same is going to be said for this large portion here. Very, very well done. The stitching is very nice all the way around. I've had a lot of people tell me after they picked one of these up how pleased they were with their pouch. And they also have a smaller one, so they have a lot of different options over there. Like I said, I'll try to link all this stuff down below, even the pry bar there. And as far as the knife, I have honed in on the last couple of days, even longer, is going to be this Vosteed on Kilo. This is one of their newer models. They have two different models that come in different steels. They both come in aluminum. This one is LMAX, and then they did another one in, I want to say, what was the other steel they did them in? 154 maybe, or something like that. But they do have two different versions that you can get. Ultimately, they're going to be the same aesthetic, everything. They're going to be the pivot, anchor lock, vanker lock is what they call it. Ultra fidgety and ultra tough too. The lock is nice and strong. Definitely put it through a lot of tests trying to see if I could get it to have any type of failure, and not a single instance of this lock having trouble. Very, very nice pocket knife. Love the blade shape. It's more like a drop point modified sheep's foot blade, and with that aluminum handle, it's lightweight, and then you do have the texturing there, which is going to give you a nice amount of grip. Love this knife right here. It's really, really good, and I know it has been ultra popular amongst the knife community as well. But that'll be the casual update for right now, and like I said, I do plan on incorporating these more, incorporating more EDC updates and trying to bring in more updates and gear stuff in the morning like we used to do with flashlights and other various EDC gear. So let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you want to see in this morning slot video wise. Do you want to see, because I save this slot when I do release a video, for not necessarily non-knife stuff. We do some knife stuff, but more on the gear side of everything. So if there's specific things you want to go over or talk about or see, leave it down in the comments. Feel free to leave it down in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I always appreciate that, everyone. If you're new here, we release videos just like this one every single day, twice a day. Hit that subscribe button, ring the little bell. I'd love to have you here. I'll put up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thanks again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.